Tennessee Titans, the team whose jersey I'm wearing here.
First off, I would just like to point out that Derrick Henry is so tall that his head does not fit on our recording.
It didn't fit in the picture. Like he is just like, this is such a big man, and like, how in the world do you get the guy is like literally 7 foot and like 400 pounds, but runs a 4.4. He's easily the most ridiculous running back the Titans have ever had, even better than the one on this jersey, Eddie George. He's just a monster of man. Obviously, every single Titans conversation starts with him, but we do have more to talk about when it comes to the Titans. Matt, how about some key additions they've had this offseason, and one in particular?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They did lose Corey Davis. Who'd they get? They got another receiver. Who'd they end up getting?
Goodness, man. What? Julio Jones.
I wanted to set you up to say it. You're wearing the Titans jersey. Julio.
Yeah, no, who's the Julio Jones guy? Tell us about him, Matt. Pretty decent at that.
This like Johnny O Jones is his name, I think. No, I'm playing. Julio moving over to Tennessee. Actually involved in a legal battle, but we actually won't go too deep into that. So could be a distraction, but I mean, really, if you have another guy, in case something happens with that, they have a few other guys that can just literally line up, and then they don't even have to throw to him. Like Ryan Tannehill, I actually really like him in Tennessee. I was skeptical on it at first because I was like, okay, well, whatever. Like Adam Gase ruined his career in Miami, and then he goes to Tennessee, and I was like, this is back when we weren't 100% sure Derrick Henry would continue what he's doing.
Yeah.
So, like I've always said, a healthy Ryan Tannehill is better than Andy Dalton. A lot of people laughed at me. Where are you at now?
Definitely. Ryan Tannehill, his improvement ever since getting under the Adam Gase umbrella is impressive. He is truly proven to be a pretty good quarterback. Like,
not bad for a college wide receiver, huh?
I know, it's crazy. Like, and he can get them to the Super Bowl. He's a quarterback that's good enough to do that. He's not going to get them there by himself, but he is definitely more than capable of leading this team.
He is a great compliment. He's a great compliment to Derrick Henry.
Yes. And that receiving core, we haven't mentioned AJ Brown yet.
I know.
AJ Brown has been the beast in his own right. They just added Josh Reynolds this offseason too.
That's who it was. That's who else I was thinking of. I couldn't remember his name. He came from the Rams. I should know that.
Taylor Lewan is back from injury. That'll be huge for the offense.
Yeah, that's big.
The defense, they definitely entered the offseason with a goal of trying to figure out some sort of pass rush, because that was really their biggest weakness last year. Was they couldn't get to the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
And then the conference with Patrick Mahomes, you have to be able to put pressure on him. We saw in the Super Bowl, that's how you beat the Chiefs. And I don't know the Titans did enough to address that pass rush. They did add Bud Dupree. That was their one big signing this offseason. He will definitely get after the quarterback, but I just don't know if he has enough guys up front to take.
I mean, he's an upgrade over Jadeveon Clowney, because Clowney, when he was there, he didn't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, Clowney is a little bit quieter. So I know he didn't put up the stats, but Clowney's more of a run defender. He's impactful against the run, but yeah, he does not do much in terms of a pass rush.
But Titans, I mean, they're always contenders, but I have them as like a tier 2 contender where like they can sneak in, but I don't think they can get past the Chiefs. I really don't.
It's a tough task, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think it's like Chiefs, and then like way down here is the Titans in terms of like 1-2. I think there's a big gap between the competition at the top.
But the weapons they do have in the offense does give them a chance against pretty much everybody. If the Chiefs still have their best day, they even have a chance against them.
Yeah, that's true.